Speaking of guys,
Mm-hmm.
so allegedly,
What happened? She's pregnant.
she's pregnant.
I heard that.
Allegedly, she's pregnant.
But
That's
we
why
don't
she
know
didn't
how
dance
true that is.
so much.
This is Real Dilemma Podcast with Regina and Dorcas.
Hey guys!
Welcome to another episode of Real Dilemmas Podcast. My name is Dorcas.
And I'm Regina.
And welcome back to another episode.
We are your favorite hosts.
That's your thing. It's your thing. It's not my thing.
Alright, cool. We'll move on.
Well,
you should still say it.
I'll just flow for now.
Okay.
We are your favorite hosts, Dorcas and
Regina. Yeah,
Alright, guys, welcome to another episode. Hope you've been engaging with our previous episodes.
Yeah.
The last one got lots of.
I was gonna say
lots
we
of
did have actually the last two. A few people commented on the last two.
Yes.
I say a few people.
And we were called out for not giving the word of the day. So today,
yes,
we're definitely doing the word of the day. Your phone is locked.
Yeah, shout out to you guys actually, by the way,
Yeah.
for everyone that's actually dropping comments and engaging.
Really
it's quite
appreciate it.
interesting. People's take. I think one day we'll do like comments, reading out people's comments and
We did that like many episodes ago.
Yeah, true. We need to do it again.
We should.
So guys, keep commenting, keep interacting, and one day we'll do a comment episode where we just read out people's comments and
positive and negatives. We'll
give you basketballs if you give us basketballs.
That was fun. Right, let's do the word of the day.
Okay, word of the day.
Right.
Tell me.
So I have a word today.
Mm-hmm.
It's not slang. It's a word.
Ooh.
Excuse me.
All right, go on.
So my word is uncouth.
Okay. Uncouth.
Yeah.
Trying to think.
You know it. I mean, like, there are some words you hear. You know what.
Let me guess.
Means,
Let me try and guess what it means.
Okay, yeah, you would know it.
Does it mean like when you're like you're not like put together?
That's it. That's it. Sometimes we don't use these words, but when people say it in sentences, you know what it means.
Yeah,
so
it's like a raz.
Yeah, like you're not mannered. Yeah. So, uncouth means lacking good manners, refinement, or grace. It means
poise.
You lack.
It means demure.
You're not
demure.
You're not demure. You're not classy.
You're not mindful.
You're
not cutesy
at all. You're none of that. So that's what it means basically.
Okay. That's cool.
Let me use
how would you? I was gonna say, how would you use it in a sentence?
Uncouth in a sentence. So you can say.
What's that? Tell me.
It's just Google explanation. It's weird.
Mm-hmm.
He is unwashed, uncouth, and drunk most of the time. So it's a negative word to use on people.
So like Dorcas is behaving uncouth. Is that a way to use it?
Yeah.
She's behaving it in an uncouth manner.
Yeah, you could. I think it's more like saying they are uncouth instead of saying they are behaving in. So you're just like, if you're trying to say someone is foolish, you can say someone is uncouth.
Okay.
Instead of saying the person is behaving,
Okay, so we need to add that to our dictionary.
Uncouth.
So yeah, guys, let's start using these words.
That is my word.
Uncouth.
Cool. Do you have a word?
No, I don't.
You don't?
No, I don't.
So you set me off. You set me off.
I actually didn't prepare for a word today.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Listen, guys, before we started this episode,
what happened? Tell me.
Regina.
Oh God.
Asked me for my word of the day, and you asked like you had a word.
I said it because you're leading the episode. So
wow.
I would have got like a slang.
Okay.
Let me think. Let me try and think of
Let's get a slang that matches uncouth.
What slang? Oh, okay.
A slang would probably be
Raz.
Raz.
Very Raz.
Yes. Is Raz an African? Is it Nigerian?
It's a Nigerian term.
Yeah.
I think.
So Raz.
I don't know where it originates from, but Nigerians use it a lot.
A lot of Nigerians use Raz. So when they say you're Raz, it means you're uncouth.
Yeah, you're very Raz. Like you're not put together. You're not
posh.
You're not presentable.
Yeah. You're just anyhow.
I feel like we're attacking somebody.
You're anyhow.
But
yeah. So let's get into the episode. This episode we're about to bring to you is sponsored by
Baru.
Priscilla and Juma Jokes. It's not sponsored. I'm just joking.
I'm
it's not
done
sponsored.
about sponsored.
But we decided to stay on the couch today to talk about this.
Bring you a part 2.
Yeah, this is a part 2 because the part 1 got a lot of interaction.
Yeah. And obviously because they've recently just done the grand finale of
Guess what? The grand finale
JP2025.
They called it the African Royal
Met Gala
or something like that. I was like, let's not push it.
We're doing too much now.
Yeah, it's 2 countries coming together, but let's not push it.
Yeah.
But I understand why they would term it as that.
Yeah. I think even with that terminology, if you were looking at like the outfits, did it really match Met Gala? Did it really?
Should we start with the fashions? For those of you who
I'm not really good at talking about fashion, so let's go.
So, backstory, obviously, for those of you who are new or who don't know about Priscilla and Juma Jokes, obviously, we have to give you backstory every time.
Every episode.
So that you flow with the gist.
Okay,
so,
go on.
Juma Jokes, like we said in the last episode, but you probably didn't see, so we'll say again.
Juma
Jokes is a Tanzanian singer who got married to Priscilla Ojo, who is Yaba Ojo's daughter. Okay. Yaba Ojo is a Nigerian actress.
Mm-hmm.
So, now, because these guys are from 2 different countries and they are famous in Nigeria and Tanzania.
Yeah, in their own space.
And mostly loved because Priscilla's mom is very famous. The wedding has been big. And they've done a part 1, part 2.
They've literally done 10 events. 4. Is it 10? Okay.
6 events.
This is the 7th event. Crazy. Okay, yeah.
Obviously, not all 7 are on the grand.
But most of them, not grand, but most of them went viral. Even like the Mother's Night.
What do you call that, Mother's Night?
It's the night where I wish I had that for my wedding. Where they celebrated the mother,
you know. Her friends did a surprise
for her, and then the bridal shower.
Wait, are we counting the bridal shower as part of the
event? It's part of the event, yeah.
Oh,
because of the outfits and the looks and yeah.
So they've done a lot of events to celebrate their love. Simply put, to celebrate their love.
Right.
And so the one we're talking about is the one they did in Tanzania. Now I feel like that one they had to take it to Tanzania just because.
Do you think it was necessary?
If it was necessary,
because they literally did a white wedding and like reception.
Yeah, and then so because they did a white wedding and reception in Nigeria, I felt like it wasn't necessary. No, it was necessary to do the event and events.
And events in Tanzania, but not the white wedding. Because I saw her
wear a wedding dress. She had to wear a wedding dress.
That's what I mean. Like the wedding dress was not clicking with me. It wasn't, in my opinion.
Like it's not exchanging vows again in a wedding dress, in another wedding dress.
Yeah, it was too much. But so why did they now do?
If it was a welcome home party,
why did they do wedding dress,
reception dress?
And then wore after party. It was just it was literally the same thing they did.
Yeah, she still wore like a bridal robe in her room
with her girls.
Who wore bridal robes too. And
it was the same thing. It was the wedding.
Yeah,
but just in a different country. That's what they wanted to do.
An event needed to happen, but not in. I felt like it would have been more of a concert, and then maybe just 1 or 2 outfits that had nothing to do with like a wedding dress or a wedding robe or anything. So it felt like a repeated event.
That's what it was. And that's why for me, I know we had we briefly chatted about it over the phone.
We tried.
And Dorcas can say, keep your opinion to yourself.
Don't tell me anything. Don't tell me anything. We need to talk about it.
But that's what I was trying to say, that I didn't really, I don't know if it's biased. I didn't really was crazy about the Tanzanian event compared to how I felt about Nigeria. Maybe just because 1, it was Nigeria, and 2, it was the first of its kind for them. Do you get what I mean? Okay. So just like we say that it feels like a repeated event, that's how I felt. Meh. Like it was cool, but it wasn't all that, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think also because of how the Nigerian event was, the Nigerian wedding, let's not call it it's a wedding. The Nigerian wedding, because of how the wedding was, a lot of people were looking forward to what will happen in Tanzania and see if they would match up to, obviously compare.
Yeah.
Which we're going to do today.
Okay.
We're going to compare.
But you said we can't.
What do you mean? We can't compare?
We can't. I agree.
We can't compare. We can't.
Okay,
there are certain things we're going to compare, and then I'll let you guys know. Really, there are certain things I feel like they did better, and there are certain things I feel like we did better. By they, I mean Tanzanians.
The planning and
everything, the whole aesthetics of the event.
Okay.
So there are certain things I think they did. They outdid us. They outdid Nigeria.
Okay, let's go. Let's get into it.
You guys calm down. We're not comparing countries. Don't come and be Glasgow. So
Team Tanzania, Team Nigeria.
Yeah, we're just
we don't want none of that. Okay.
Yeah, I'm giving my opinion, but if it doesn't sit well with you,
argue with your screen.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So, should we start with the fashion? So for the fashion,
okay, let's go. Wait, who won? Team Nigeria or Team Tanzania?
Definitely, hands down, Team Nigeria.
Okay.
Team Nigeria won.
Because she was about to say something crazy.
Fashion, no, Nigeria. Simply because I watched Juma's Snapchat and he said, "Guys, please, the dress code is gold and black. I don't want to see orange."
I was going to talk about that.
But I still saw orange.
I saw pink. I saw another girl pink.
Colors, and I was like,
and there were these couples. I don't know who they were. I was going to ask you. They were dancing with the couple on the center stage, and they were wearing purple.
I saw purple.
I don't know who they were.
And I was like, so that's one thing Nigerians want.
They're definitely Tanzanians. They're not.
Give us a color code. As a matter of fact,
Ashwebi, yeah.
And we come correct.
Yeah.
People who cannot afford the Ashwebi will look for fabric that matches their Ashwebi.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
Definitely.
For those of you who don't know, Ashwebi is like fabrics that, like a uniform.
Uniform
that the bride
that represents your side of the family.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it was just a bit. The colors were all over the place. There were a few people who tried to stick to the color code. But
and it was nice. For me, in terms of fashion, yes, I agree with you that Nigerian event or wedding outdid it because Nigerian. To be honest, even some of the people in Tanzania, their outfits were made by Nigerian designers.
Exactly.
For example, Juma went to Lagos from America. Went to Lagos the same day of the wedding to get fitted by Vicky James. Even the bride's dress is by Vicky James. Do you get? Like, so a lot of them that are like outstanding were from Nigerian designers. I don't really know any.
But then again, that's Nigerians wearing Nigerian brands.
Yeah.
But I don't know if there are Tanzanians who wore Nigerian brands.
So maybe we can't speak much on that then.
Yeah. Not to say that the Tanzanians did not come correct. There were a few.
Yeah, they were really nice.
It's just that I don't really know them by... Like, I don't know their celebrities.
Yeah.
But there were a few people that I could tell. I felt like they were celebrities because of how they dressed.
Yeah.
They looked
like Diamond. Good. I like what Diamond wore. Even
Diamond
though he wore white. Why did he wear white?
Like a groom. Like a bridal groom. If it makes any sense. Because he was all laced up, studs. Yeah. And then he had a veil.
I love what he wore. I just feel like, did he come as an artist or did he come as a friend?
I think he came as a friend.
Are you sure? I think he came as an artist because if he came as a friend, he would wear the color code.
Diamond, not a year word. He doesn't listen to anybody. Diamond is a rogue guy.
But in Nigeria, he wasn't rogue. He wore the color. He wore the pink ashwebi. He wore the. It was best. Yeah, in Nigeria.
Oh, then it makes sense for him.
So that's why I feel like in this one, because he didn't even come. He wasn't there from the start. He came late. So I feel like he probably came as an artist.
Yeah, it's possible.
Maybe I don't know.
But he looked good. I like this. That it was off.
I feel like the groom was a bit underdressed.
He was underdressed.
Okay, I thought it was
underdressed. I saw some men who dressed better than the groom. To be honest with you.
Yeah. I feel his outfit. I don't know. Maybe it's just from where we were sitting, but his outfit didn't look all that.
Did he change? I don't know. He did change. He then had like a black and like orange like or peach like waistcoat or something over his black. And then Prissy changed into like peach, so he was matching his.
My Nigerians just know they carry last. Look at Eni. Did you see Eni's? Did you see when he did? I don't think he even wore those clothes at the wedding, but he did like a content transition of outfits. So he did groomsmen duty outfit, which was that cream and brown.
Yeah.
Then he had actual wedding outfits. That was so beautiful. It's like a very detailed suit. But he didn't actually wear it. Okay. And then he had like after party outfit. So he did a transition of, I was like, Nigerians.
Yeah. There was an after party actually.
Yeah,
I think they went to the club or something.
Yeah, they did. They wore black. The couple wore
black.
Anyway.
But fashion wise, so there were a few Tanzanians who, not just Tanzanians, there were Rwandans, there were Kenyans, really? There were Burundians. Did you say Burundians?
I know they're from Burundi. I don't know if it's Burundi.
They were like, so probably, anyway. their fashion was.
It was alright. It was good. It wasn't. It wasn't compared to Nigeria events or Nigerian wedding.
Nigerians showed out.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, Nigerians showed out, and it was still Ashwebi, because everyone was wearing the same material, so that they bought the fashion, the styles. This one that you had the freedom to actually be creative, which just color.
Oh, I saw one creative Kanye West who covered his face with black.
I saw that. I was like, who in the?
I was like, can you breathe?
Like, it didn't even look right.
It was too tight.
Yeah,
his nose looked pressed.
It looked like a button. Anyway,
his nose was pressed underneath. I get the concept; it was creative, but
Yes. Anyway, Met Gala, so maybe they were trying to run the whole Met Gala P. But okay, moving on from fashion.
So that's one. Nigeria, Tanzania, 0. Now let's go to decor of the hall. I'm sorry, Nigerians.
Okay.
Tanzanians outdid themselves.
Yeah.
Did you see the hall?
Initially, I was like, what is Dorcas talking about?
The hall, the decor, it was beautiful.
They killed it. I would lie.
It was beautiful.
I think because I saw when they were just setting up, so I didn't see the full picture. So I was like, it looked like a concert hall. It looked like a...
Yeah, I thought it was... Yeah, because it had like an elevated stage. And then a round like stage in the middle. And
another thing I love about the hall is the fact that it wasn't overly crowded like the Nigerian wedding.
Can't be overly crowded.
But personally, I prefer that sort of vibe.
Really crowded?
No, as in the very less crowdy hall. Because I feel it's so choked. I told you.
I'll give that to them too.
With the Nigerian one, I felt like if I was there, I would have anxiety because it's too many people.
And I felt like people were sweating in Nigeria in that hall.
But this one looked more spacious. People had space to dance. Yes. You know, it felt the standard of decor was high, and I feel they won Nigeria over in the decor.
They did. The decor, I loved it. The chandeliers, the candles, the flowers.
Yeah.
It was just beautiful. The hall was beautiful. So Tanzania 1, Nigeria 1. Right.
1-1.
Let's move now to what else? I was going to talk about did you see food?
I just saw Annie carrying one chicken leg up and down the place, all around the place. I
did not see food.
I saw they had like a stand. They had like
where people could.
Yeah, they had. Obviously we're only seeing clips. You get me? So we're not seeing the full thing. But I saw like plates of food here and there, but not like people sitting and eating.
I didn't see people sitting and eating.
No, I didn't see that either. I just saw like Annie was carrying like small chops.
Yeah.
And then he had like a lap of chicken or turkey.
And then I saw like bottled water, and then I saw cups.
Yeah, they weren't as detailed in terms of giving the content as they were for the Nigerian event. You could watch the whole event from beginning to end. So I can't really judge on that. But if we're judging based on what we saw yesterday versus what we saw when they were in Nigeria, in terms of food, more Nigeria curry, because I was watching this guy. What's this guy? Cute Abiola. Okay. He did like a vlog of the wedding, and the way they were giving back-to-back food. This was the Nigerian event now. The way they were giving him food back-to-back. Even me, they had seafood boiled. They had the African cuisine. So I didn't see all that in this Tanzanian.
Yeah, I felt it was a bit odd. I didn't see food. Maybe
they didn't capture when I don't know, but at least someone would have captured it.
I did not see food. I didn't.
And I feel another reason might be because it was a really late wedding. So it was really late. Maybe
see, even if a wedding is midnight in Nigeria, as you're entering the hall, you're eating. You're eating.
I don't know. I can't really. If we're judging just on the surface level, I would say Nigeria carry for the food aspect.
Of course, we're judging on the surface level. We're judging based on what we've seen.
Yeah, online. But in terms of even the decor now, we saw more. We saw detailed of that. We can really judge that.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, is what you put out there that we'll say and we'll talk about.
Yeah.
And I think in terms of food, no. No. So the downside about, not the downside, but the one they did in Nigeria, I saw a video of a table. The tables were so small. That's why the decor and everything I'll give to Tanzania. The table was so small that people could not place their food on the table. So people were holding their food in their hands.
No way.
I saw the Nigerian wedding.
Are you serious?
There was they had those big plates where you place another plate on. I don't know what it's called.
The chafing. Not the chafing. The charger plates.
Yes. So it was so big that, and there were too many people on the table, so there was no space. So people were putting their food.
Yeah, I think the Nigerian hall and stuff was just overly crowded.
It was.
So it wasn't even the beauty of the. I'm sure we wouldn't get the beauty of the hall based on what we saw.
No. We saw videos. I saw
when videos. It was empty, right?
When it was empty, I saw videos.
True. It's okay. Good. They won the whole. That whole one. You're ready for it.
Let's give it to
them. All right. So what else are we looking at?
In terms of the celebration of love, it was.
Wait, celebration of love in what
like when you go for a wedding, you're there to celebrate the couple. It felt more.
It felt very concerty for me.
It didn't even feel very concerty because it was just a couple of guys that performed, right?
No, even like they kept playing the husband's song. They kept playing like, no, I get it. You're married.
So this one really felt like a promotion of
the songs. Of the songs of, because he released 2 new songs, 2 new tracks before the wedding. Yeah, My Sheila. And then that tradition. I love that song actually. I don't know what they sing, but it's the traditional vibes. The one that's like. Let me play for you. I'll play it. No, I'll just play like just the beginning, 10 seconds. Isn't copyright 10 seconds, right?
Yeah.
No, just you hear. So it's like it gives this like traditional, like proper. Juma jokes.
But yeah, it was overall. I would say.
Yeah, this new one. Like, what's that? YouTube and their nonsense. But yeah, it's this very it's very like you can tell that it's a traditional. I didn't heard it. I love the song. It's late. I can't play more than that. It's actually 4 seconds.
Good. It sounds good though.
It's so good. I love the song. I love the vibe. It's just very traditional, very hyped. So he released this and then he released Sheila.
Yeah.
So those 2 songs, yeah.
Overall, I felt like the wedding was just it's okay.
It was okay, yeah.
No, I mean okay, like
he got her a car.
More celebration. Yeah, he got a car.
I think that was cute. What's wrong with you?
I don't know.
No, do you know what is wrong with you? You're over it. I'm over it as well. We're over it.
A lot of people are over it. So it feels.
Another thing I wanted to touch on is Priscilla herself. Like this whole the vibe of the wedding.
She was out of smiling.
Yeah, I didn't get that vibe from her.
She even made it. There was a video I saw. She said, "This is the last one. I'm done."
Yeah, because he was saying, "Oh, I thought we were gonna have one more or something like that."
She was like, "I'm done." Yeah, in the car. I'm done. I'm done.
He did. He said it in one of his interviews as well that it left to him. He would celebrate her in every country in the world, but she's the one that said nah because of having to dress up, glam, all that. She's sick of it.
Yeah, you have to lay your
it's too much.
And everything. It's a lot.
So for even dancing, they didn't dance.
She didn't dance. Speaking of. Guys, so allegedly,
what happened? She's pregnant.
She's pregnant.
I heard that.
Allegedly, she's pregnant.
But we don't know how true that is.
So much. She did not dance.
That rumor started at the Headies. That rumor started after the Headies because of her dress. Did you see that red dress she wore?
Yes,
she was protruding a lot.
Was she?
Oh my gosh, yeah. It was so obvious. Even I was like, but obviously, what's my business?
She just might have been bloated.
That's what I thought. Because after that, I've seen her and she doesn't look pregnant.
Okay.
But you just...
So, not like we're womb watchers, but these are celebrities. So let's get into
it. We are womb watchers. Me, I'm not womb watchers, but people are.
The only reason why I feel like there's a possibility that she could be pregnant is her bridal... what's it called? Her bridal robe.
Very covered.
She had like a corset-like robe, and then she had like a robe of some sort on top of it, and then she used it to cover her stomach.
No, she had a wedding
dress. The corset was, and she didn't dance. I was saying I could relate because my sister's wedding, I was pregnant, and I tried to, and I was taking it easy. She looked like she was taking it easy.
She was really taking it easy. I don't know if that's her personality. That's why I couldn't tell. But I just know that I just felt like you're not giving me energy. She didn't give the energy, a bridal energy.
Feeling that women would relate to because we know how we've carried ourselves when we're pregnant.
Yeah.
And for Priscilla, it was a bit odd because all the ceremonies I've seen
She's been hyped.
She's probably just had to be sad about being celebrated and going for
events, she doesn't look like the kind of girl that is all about like that, even though that's her lifestyle. It's always been her life. She's been in the limelight,
she's been in the limelight, but no,
it was a bit, and it's nice, and I like the fact that it's the last grand finale. They need to now chill and just build their home now, their family, their relationship as a couple, because they've only known each other for what, a year or plus, or 2 years or something. I don't think it's been that long.
I'm not sure how long.
I don't think it's been that long. But I saw a comment on Facebook. I don't know if she made it, but it was from her post. She posted it to say, I wish I'll find the comment, but it's been confirmed that my husband met me a virgin. And
she couldn't have done that.
But it was her face. It's her.
She couldn't have done that.
I need to find it. I'll find it. If I can find it, we'll put it on the screen.
I don't think she would do that.
Well, it wasn't a thing. It wasn't like, it was more like, I waited till I was married. So please, it was, comment section was just hot. No. Comment section was like, Auntie, we love you. Just leave us. Let us love you. Don't do.
Yeah.
Basically saying that, she was a virgin up until she met her husband. Then he got close enough. Then he found out that she was, and then he respected her even more. Things like that. I don't know if that was her, but it was posted on her story, like not a story. Her, I don't know if it's Facebook or Instagram post, like a post on Instagram.
The thing is,
so I don't know if someone else did it or what was the reason.
I'm commenting on her wedding.
Okay, sorry.
That's between her and her husband, and I know that I'm almost certain that is fake. No one will come online and say.
But some people do, if they have a point to prove.
Well, there are people who will do that, but I don't think Priscilla is that type, especially with the kind of mom she has. Come on and talk about her virginity.
True.
Now what now? To who? Who are we that she's telling us?
It might be fake anyway.
Yeah, I think it's fake.
It's just crazy, but comments like posts like that. How do you feel about posts like that?
I just scroll. I just ignore because people are very gullible. When I go to the comment section and I see some people
really fighting over it,
I'm like, you guys are so gullible. I saw a video just of Messi Chinwo. Something happened with VDM. He was arrested or allegedly arrested, and then Messi Chinwo put up a video of someone singing her song. No, she was singing her song and praising God as she normally does and has been doing for years. and then people start attacking her that she's celebrating because VDM has been
social media is a wild space, man. It's crazy.
People are so gullible. So I went to her page and I saw that this is something that this lady has been doing. So because someone else who has issues with her got arrested, so we post like that. I don't pay any attention. I just
okay. So carrying on, anything else about the wedding?
Yeah, so that's that about the wedding. Now they can go and rest.
They've gone to Tanzania, Zanzibar now again.
For honeymoon, maybe.
With the whole crew. Maybe all of them, all the guys from Nigeria, all of them they've all gone to Zanzibar for to enjoy. What's our own? Anyway, we were just here talking about
rest. I'm tired on their behalf.
I know.
I'm tired. I'm tired.
No, but it's nice. I'm happy for them. I wish them all the best.
I wish the couple all the best.
Nothing.
But everybody should go and rest, please. It's okay.
Reality starts now.
It's okay.
The reality of everything will start now, based on what we spoke about last week. Once the euphoria, that's another. Maybe that's another word of the day. The euphoria of
euphoria.
Is it euphoria or euphoria?
Yeah.
Let's mess it up. Mess up. Yeah. Once it all dies down, then let's check in on our girl.
Yeah.
So that's it.
Yeah, I feel like everybody should. Please, it's okay. It's enough. All right. Thanks for watching, guys.
Thanks, guys. If you've watched to this point of the video, please like, comment, subscribe, press that red button. It won't take anything from you. It won't take. See, they're not charging. YouTube, we're not charging you. I've not even done Patreon.
No,
we don't get sick. Subscribers reach, but we've not reached that level of charging. But so please just subscribe, share the video with your friends, your family, your haters, your lovers. Everybody join.
And we'll see you guys in our next episode. Love.
Always. Bye. Bye. Mwah.